Alright, what up guys? I'm not in the studio, but I still needed to deliver the news about CinemaCon. Warner Bros. Had their panel, so let's talk about it. Our first piece of movie news, they didn't talk about it at CinemaCon, but Coyote vs. Acme is officially saved. Ketchup Entertainment has bought it, and the movie will actually release next year. They apparently showed some footage of the next Frankenstein movie, produced by Universal. I think that would be at the Universal Comic Con, but I guess not. Or CinemaCon, I mean. I think it's just because it's a public domain. But it will be called The Bride. And it's like a love story, I guess. I don't know, weird. And then there's another movie called One Thing After Another. It's a new, I think, thriller movie with Leonardo DiCaprio. They talked about the Conjuring 4. It's back to the family from the first two movies. I didn't see any of those. Maybe they were in the third movie, I don't care. But they have to fight an old enemy, because that's just every movie now. This showed some new footage of Final Destination Bloodlines, where one character mentions they have a peanut allergy and they could eat a peanut and then cheat death. And then they would bring him back to life with like a EpiPen, maybe? That sounds interesting. I wonder how that's gonna go. Then they showed some footage of Mortal Kombat 2. In particular, one of Carl Urban as Johnny Cage saying, "I'm Johnny effing Cage, it's showtime." They showed some footage of Barbarian director Zach Cregger's next movie, which sounds pretty interesting. It has Josh Brolin and Julia Gardner in it. And it's basically a bunch of students, I don't know if they're high school or college, but randomly at like 2 a.m. they all wake up and go to the forest. And then we have to figure out why. It sounds pretty intriguing. I would see it. They showed some new footage of F1. There's a trailer out for it. I think the footage actually released to the public, and it's just another like action movie your dad would like, basically. Trying to make this another Top Gun Maverick. They announced some new animated movies, but honestly, between you and me, I wouldn't get too excited because they tend to write these off for tax purposes. But if you're interested, they announced a new Flintstones movie, which is surprising. That's probably gonna get written off for tax purposes. They confirmed yet another, hey look, it's me, Tom and Jerry movie. I don't know if that another is accurate. It's probably more. They talked about Oh, the Places You'll Go. We already got the announcement for this, but it's good to know there's development. They talked about the next upcoming Cat in the Hat movie. Don't worry, this is not a frame, but this is what they showed. This is an SNL sketch that they showed to kind of tell you about the movie. Then they apparently showed some more footage of Dynamic Duo. Not more footage, this is the first time they've shown footage. Basically, it's an upcoming animated DC movie with two Robins, being Jason Todd and Dick Grayson. And it's a strange hybrid. It's like stop motion, which I'm a sucker for, and like 3D animation. Very unique art style. The description of the footage is so simple, it's just the Batmobile like crashes into a pillar, and then we see Dick Grayson on the subway. This is pretty much it. And now we get into some Superman stuff. So all that's left is Superman. We got like a behind the scenes video, or we didn't get it, but they were showing like a behind the scenes video. And to end it all out, it was pretty anticlimactic. They basically just, James Gunn and the cast just talked for like 30 minutes. I'm pretty much out of time. Stay tuned for the, I think, Universal panel next.